What if your brain is filtering reality wrong? I want to start this one a little differently. Before anything else, I just want to say thank you. If you're here right now listening to this, whether this is your first episode or you've been here since the beginning, I don't take that lightly. There are a million other things you could be doing with your time, a million other voices you could be listening to, and you choose this. You choose to sit here and hear me out. And that means more to me than I probably say enough. I'm still a small podcast. I know that. But I've got big plans for this, big ideas. And the only way this grows is through you. So if anything in this episode resonates with you, if it makes you think or feel seen or shifts something even a little, share it. Send it to someone. Post it somewhere. That's how this spreads. That's how this turns into something bigger than just me sitting here talking. All right, let's get into this. This episode wasn't supposed to go this direction. I had something else planned, more structured, more clean. But this question kept coming back over and over, and I couldn't ignore it. What if the way you experience reality isn't actually reality? Not in a dramatic conspiracy way, not in a nothing is real kind of way, in a much quieter way, a way that affects every single moment of your life without you realizing it. What if your brain is constantly editing reality before you experience it? Because that's what it's exactly doing. Right now, while you're listening to this, your brain is taking in more information than you could ever consciously process. Light, sound, movement, temperature, your body, your environment, everything. And it has to filter all of that. Because if it didn't, you'd be overwhelmed instantly. So your brain makes decisions fast, automatic, unconscious decisions. What matters, what doesn't, what do we pay attention to, what do we ignore? And it does that without asking you, which means what you experience is not everything, it's a version. And the wild part is, it doesn't feel like a version, it feels complete. It feels like you're seeing everything clearly, but you're not. None of us are. Let's slow this down with something simple. You ever walk into a room looking for something? Your phone, your keys, your wallet, and you can't find it? You check the same spot multiple times. You know it should be there, and somehow you just don't see it. Then someone else walks in, looks for 2 seconds, and finds it immediately. That's not luck. That's not randomness. That's your brain filtering. The object was there the whole time, but your brain didn't register it as found. Now take that idea and stretch it, because the same thing is happening in conversations, in relationships, and how you see yourself. You can have a conversation with someone and walk away thinking that felt off. It didn't seem interested. I said something wrong. Meanwhile, that person walks away thinking it was completely normal or even good. Same moment, different realities. What actually happened? That's the question. Because you didn't experience that event itself. You experienced your brain's version of that event. That version is shaped by everything: your past experiences, your expectations, your insecurities, your mood in that moment, even how tired you are. All of it feeds into the filter. And once your brain builds a pattern, it starts filtering reality to match that pattern. Let's make that real. If somewhere along the way you picked up the idea that people don't really like you, your brain will start looking for evidence of that, not consciously, automatically. Someone doesn't text back right away. That means something. Someone seems a little distracted. That means something. The conversation feels slightly off. That means something. But what about all the moments that don't support that belief? They get ignored or minimized or explained away. That's not reality. That's a filter protecting pattern. Now, bring ADHD into this. Because when your brain already processes attention and emotion differently, this gets amplified. You don't just notice things, you feel them harder. You lock onto certain details, replay them. One small moment can carry way more weight than it should. And again, that's not weakness. That's how your brain is filtering. Now, I want to shift this slightly. Have you ever noticed when something is on your mind, you start seeing it everywhere? A word, a number, a type of car, a specific idea. Suddenly, it's everywhere. That's not because it suddenly appeared. It's because your brain decided this matters now. And once it does that, it starts letting more of it through. That's your reticular activating system. It's basically your brain's gatekeeper. And once something gets through that gate, you can't unsee it. Now connect that to what I talked about in the last episode, the third eye. Not as something mystical, not as some supernatural ability, but as awareness. What if opening your third eye is just becoming aware of what your brain is already filtering? What if it's not about gaining something new, but noticing what was always there? Because that's what it feels like. Those moments where everything clicks differently, where you step back and realize, I've been looking at it wrong. That's not magic. That's your brain adjusting the filter. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. If your brain can filter reality one way, it can filter it another way too, which means the way you see things right now is not absolute, it's one version. So now you have to ask yourself, how much of what I believe is actually accurate? And how much of it is just familiar? Because your brain doesn't prioritize truth, it prioritizes consistency. It wants your words to make sense, even in that, even if that version isn't fully correct. So it builds a story about people, about situations, about you, and then it filters everything to support that story and you living inside it without realizing it. So here's where I want you to slow down today. Not fix anything, not force anything. Just notice. Notice what you assume. Notice what you immediately believe. Notice the stories your brain fills in without asking you. When something feels off, pause. Ask yourself, did that actually happen the way I think it did? Or is this how my brain is interpreting it? That small gap changes everything because now you're not fully inside the filter, you're observing it. And once you can observe it, you're not completely controlled by it anymore. That's where this thing starts to shift. Not instantly, not perfectly, but gradually. And how you react, and how you see yourself, and how you interpret the world. And over time, that changes your entire experience. So, for this episode, that's it. Not something to fix, not something to master overnight, just something to become aware of. Because the moment you realize your brain is filtering reality, is the moment you start seeing beyond it, even if it's just a little. And that matters more than you think. Before I close this out, I want to say again, thank you for being here, for listening, for giving this your time. If this episode made you think, if it shifted something for you even a little, help me get this out there. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Post it. Talk about it. That's how this grows. That's how this reaches people who are sitting there feeling the same things but don't have the words for it yet. I might be a small podcast right now, but I'm building something bigger. And you're a part of that.
So very created. You need to put your ass back on my damn taskbar. What the fuck? Thank you. Nobody told you to get off my taskbar. Don't fix nothing. We're running normal mode. Because what I want you to do is when I tell you to go ahead and talk, that's when I want you to talk. You update now. Yes. Okay. Some files are missing since you last. That's okay. I don't care. I have nothing to do with that world anymore. And for good reasons too. Turn the thing over here. Okay. Um, I'm waiting for OBS to exit. Let me exit out. Oh, there we go. Let me update OBS real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been a long time since I even had OBS open, so everything that I had for streaming is now missing. No, it's okay. Honestly, sometimes I do miss it, but I'm more happier not launching myself into a whole nother world where I feel like it's my second job.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know some people miss me, and that's okay. Y'all can miss me. I don't give a shit. Okay, let's do. No, I want that going back. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's start recording. Microphone check 1 2. What is going on? What's up with my audio mixer? Is it because I can't? Let me see. Hello? Hello? Oh, my audio mixer's like really low. 1 2. Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Start talking real quick.
Mic check.
Because I'm trying to get the desktop audio. Okay, it's recording. Go for it.
Mic check 1 2.
Keep going.
Mic check 1 2.
Okay. I have stopped recording. Let's see. It would be in what? Files. Would it be in videos? Yep. See if I can hear it first before I send it to you. I could hear it. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna send it to you via Discord. Send. Uh, Share. Uh, okay, Discord. Beautiful. My microphone was kind of clear in that recording. Holy shit. Did you get it, babe?
Oh,
Yeah, it's there. And you got a small bowl and I got full. That's cool.
and now you can talk with ChatGPT
Mm-hmm.
about making you um, a picture for your podcast, and you'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
where it says sources. You can add that
Mm-hmm.
picture, and you can um, it'll make it into an MP4. Right now, it looks like you have it set to MKV. I had some issues with that. You might not, but I recommend going into your settings and changing the output to uh, MP4 instead of .mkv or MOV, whichever one was it.
Um, Going into my settings where?
It's gonna be below where it says like stop recording or start recording. You got
Okay.
start virtual camera studio mode and then your settings.
Mm-hmm. And change output to uh, oh, recording format. I see it.